My name is Nolan Edwards, and I'm the oldest son of AJ and Maria Edwards. I have a younger brother, Jacob Edwards. Both of my parents went to college but never graduated. My dad went to Charleston Southern University but never had the grades. My mom went to the University of Hawaii and realized college was not the life for her. I played baseball at Carolina Forest High School and plan on playing football again next year. If I'm not working out, I'm playing baseball. It is my passion. My dad has influenced my life by showing me how to be a good player and a man in today's society. My mom has influenced my life by showing how to take care of things that need to be done at certain times. Even though sometimes we can all disagree, we all love each other in the end, and nothing will ever change that. I try to be a good older brother by showing my little brother Jacob everything my mom and dad taught me their way. Even though me and him get into small arguments and always end up hugging it out and loving each other again. There is one community service and one service learning project that is most significant to my high school journey. Community service was helping the young kids at Carolina Forest Church. All the Carolina Forest baseball players got together and we ran a camp teaching these kids how to play baseball and the Panther way to play baseball, what we learn every day at varsity practice. It was fun to watch these kids grow up on the diamond and as people in general. If you don't shape the youth, who's going to take over when we're out of high school? This was the question I would ask myself, getting up during summer vacation at 7 a.m. in the morning. The service learning activity that moved me the most was in Miss Marlowe's English 3 class on doingsomething.org. We had to find a problem and try to help with it. We had this problem where stray dogs that needed a home and we had to put them on our social media to spread the word that they were out there. I had a black lab that had many surgeries at a young age and was now healthy and 1 year old. As soon as I posted her on social media, I had 3 people interested in getting her, which was truly amazing in my eyes. One of my biggest accomplishments in the last 2 years is getting on the varsity baseball team as a freshman and starting. This has never been done by a freshman. When I made the team, I was shell-shocked but never stopped working. It just made me want to be the best. I continue to work hard in practice. In the first game of the season, I was leading off, batting first in the lineup as a freshman at a 5A school. 5A means you're at the top of the division, basically how many kids are in the school. That year for me, I learned a lot of things from the older guys, especially Christian Maggio, starting catcher for Charleston Southern University, and guys like Briar Johnson, who got drafted to the Kansas City Royals, and he's in the farm system right now, and there's nothing but potential for that guy. Those 2 players really showed me how to block out everything else and play the game. Before them, I used to be a real hothead, but they showed me how to slow the game down and to know when to kick it up a notch. I played baseball and football for two years until this year. I decided to focus on baseball more so I can get an offer. My passion is definitely for baseball, but missing football this year made me feel like I really needed to be out there. I've learned a lot over my time playing, and yes, it has been hard, but that just means to work harder. When I was in 8th grade, I went to Myrtle Beach, and entering high school, my base school switched to Carolina Forest, meaning I had a whole new offense for football and playing around different people for baseball. The difference in how both schools run sports is actually really mind-blowing. It is like 2 totally opposite sides of the world. Learning was not hard. I knew people that went to Carolina Forest, which made it easy for me to adapt. If I never knew those people, I don't think I would have ever stepped foot on a football field my whole entire high school career. My dad helped me to adapting, and because he knew it was hard for me to change and everything. I've been learning since I was little. My post-secondary goals include staying around sports, whether that involves being a coach or an agent. It really depends how I feel. I've always liked coaching and just thought an agent would be pretty cool. So I have 2 SMART goals to help me in my senior year. My first SMART goal is to get a 3.9 GPA and have it by the end of the school year. I will do this by learning time management better and set 2 hours a day for my studies. Another SMART goal was to apply to 3 colleges with sports tourism major during my senior year. I will do this by researching colleges and making a list of colleges with my major in the state of South Carolina. I will find the best school for me and my goals. I have already picked a few colleges to apply to: Coastal Carolina, Charleston Southern University, South Carolina University, and the University of North Carolina. Thank you.